What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is episode 9. We are almost ready to continue on with the rest of the main quest. We're almost powerful enough to take it on. I just want to craft one more of those really powerful combat leather scrolls that we were making. And our child here, our goblin child, has only like 9 turns to grow up into an adult. So once we do that, we should be in quite a good spot. So for the time being, I split up the parties into 2. Our expedition is going to be our warrior, hunter, witch, and Zerka. Gave them some fuel, some herbs, some shadow bone in case we want to use that for a ritual. Give them some gold also, because some quest options have special dialogues for if you have gold in your inventory. And we definitely give them the ship just in case they want to set sail to a different place. The food we basically split in half, but the raw ingredients I left more of in the village because they can make better use of it cooking. And let's head on out. So I think first we're going to talk to the spirit talkers again. Let's utilize the ability to trade with them. I think I'm just going to get their food and herbs. None of this other stuff actually looks very useful to me. So we're just going to get some more different food types because we only have mushrooms that we can actually gather in the village. So this junk for their food. It's pretty good. Let's go interact with this village now too. These are the scavengers. Let's trade with them as well. We'll just do the same thing. I highly doubt they have anything we actually need. So we'll just take all the different food types we can get. Apparently they're not willing to trade for my stone. I have a bunch of random stone that I would trade away, but can't do that for some reason. So we'll just take this little bit of fruit here. Give them some leather. And let's do the trade. Let's see if they have any sort of quests for us. Looking to help a fellow, eh? Ooh, okay. So they actually do want stone and wood. But they didn't want to just actually trade for it. They want to probably give me a bunch of free stuff. I'll just give them a few pieces of stone. And they give me, yeah, some cool stuff. A bunch of meat. I would say that's worth. Alright, then I guess we're going to head over to this area. We want to go back to this gold mine because we defeated the bandits, just like they wanted us to. See what they give us. Did you do the deed? You killed those Red Ridge bastards. Yes, we did. Okay, they gave us another topaz scroll and a bunch of gold, so probably just stuff that we can trade away. And there's also a little quest over here. This is for the Goblin Village, I believe. A small group of weary dwarves arrives at your doorstep, asking for a place to rest and regain strength. Yeah, let's be nice. Okay, so they leave us a bunch of alcohol, and then they take off with our goods. So let's beat them down. This is actually only our village. Our expedition is not able to take part in this, but it should be completely okay. Because we have that combat leather scroll, and for some reason, this difficulty 6 fight is just one dwarf who doesn't even look very hard. And he doesn't have any splash damage. So all we need is summon a bunch of skeletons. And he's not going to be able to get past them. Alright, with the rest of our AP, you guys might as well get out there. Oof, look at that damage. It went up from like 34 or something to 54. Strength of the Swarm. The skeleton armor does pretty good on its own. Big hit. Alright, so we got all our stuff back. Actually, we got a bunch of more free stuff, maybe? And a bunch of gold? Yeah. We didn't just take our stuff back. We get all their stuff. Zemoslav the Zerka. The intelligence is going to be quite nice. It's going to make your summons even a bit stronger. And House Demon, You get blunt attack or corruption. Corruption is pretty strong skill. Let's go ahead and take that. You find the place where the intruders are supposed to have settled. Alright, we'll switch the place. It is Shadow Elves. Yeah, let's attack them. We'll get rid of them for our friends. These guys should be pretty easy. Elves have some ranged attacks and some free targeting attacks sometimes. But shouldn't be any problem for our team, who's pretty powerful. House Demon, you can even go up there. Alright, well I gotta say, our skeletons got pretty big. Well, I guess all we needed was the skeletons. Alright, the goblins are pleased. Very nice, we get more gathering tools and stuff. Good, good. Alright, not much up here. These guys are like a patrol that belongs to the goblin village. Level up on Monia. I would love to increase destiny on her. I think we'll just take the wisdom. It actually helps her gathering and crafting a little bit too. She's just going to be staying back in the village anyway. What if we go back here? Anything else we can help with? Yeah, they still want like wood and stone. We gave them stone last time. Why don't we give them wood this time? For 50 value, I think I'll just give away dark wood because that's what we can get in our village. Okay, so 8 pieces. It's still too much. 7 pieces. Alright. Mushrooms and leather. Not useful at all. It's okay. Let's go back here. Let's see if they have any other quests. They want metals, they want stones. We have plenty of stones probably. All our stones are only worth 1 to them. So we actually don't have enough to give away. I don't want to give away my obsidian or my pristine matter, obviously. So we're going to cancel that. Talk to them again, maybe? No, no quests at all this time. Oh! Would you look at that? I thought we were just going to get some food, like usual. It's more common, but hey, this time we actually got a little boy. So, let's see, let's level up our healer first. The +2 strength is not really in his core stats, but having squisher characters with +2 strength is never a bad idea, because it actually makes a pretty big difference in the type of equipment that they can wear. So let's go ahead and do that on you. And our child, let's see. Ryanko, well, he doesn't have any stats that are good, but okay, 41 turns. I'm not sure this Let's Play will actually last 41 more turns, but he can still do some stuff. He will summon some stuff. We gotta check if we're actually gathering the right things right now. I think I wanted to make sure that we were gathering as much leather as possible still. That looks good. What about now, guys? Anything to do? Nope. What if we trade? They have Dragon Bone this time. If we get enough Dragon Bone, we can make we can craft the ring out of it. We have our second Cosmic Seed that we are not using for anything. I would like to craft the ring. But we would need 20 Dragon Bone, and we can only get 7 right now. It's quite expensive. Can we even get it from them? Alright, I think we take it. We have to amass some more stuff to trade if we want to end up getting 20 dragon bones. We also might end up getting some obsidian first, in which case we'll have 20 obsidian to craft the ring. Let's go fight these things. Alright, difficulty 3 fight should be pretty easy. We'll just auto-resolve that one. Wow, a full moon hangs heavy atop the calm waters. You set up a camp to rest, doing everything the same as always. Check the area, set watch, stay alert. Alas, one of your children wanders off to throw stones in the water, and with a sudden splash they disappear beneath the surface of the crystal clear lake. Alright. This person was going to grow up soon, but I guess they are completely gone. You jump into the icy cold waters and search for the child, but you find nothing. Only the dark, quiet depths looking back at you. And then you hear an odd whimpering sound farther down the shore. Yeah, I have a feeling that we do get something back from this. Sitting on a beautifully crafted raft made of seashells and pearls, an amphibian-looking man cries out to the moon. So much have you given? So good my fortune. Oh why won't you grant me this one more boon? Let's see. Have you seen our child friend? I beg your pardon, traveler. I was merely voicing my woes to the moon, as it once granted me a great boon, but now keeps me cursed. And the child? Give me my child. I took your child because I cannot have my own. I thought this time the waters will truly make it mine, but it doesn't look likely. And do remember, I am the only one who can bring it back from my underwater lair. Ooh, well, I guess we have somebody who's attractive in our party, so we can put on our best smile and try to convince it. Alright, get some blessings. You sense a divine touch upon your heart. Better not meddle there. Have the child back if you must. Alright, cool. Got our child back without any real issues. Uska levels up. Her stats are looking quite nice. I think that instead of crafting, we will take the soul tear ability. It's going to be pretty useful in the conceptual challenges. And let's go down and talk to these guys. I think these guys are scavengers. Yeah, these guys are the like the patrol groups for the scavenger village, but they just all happen to have the main quest star icon above them. More and more scavenger groups are roaming these parts lately. Stay cautious but speak to them. You ain't the enemy, we ain't our friends either. It doesn't seem like intimidate them increases their reputation. There's like no option to increase their reputation for some reason. But oh well. Alright, we'll just auto-resolve that one. I'm not too concerned. Let's go over here, kill off some more monsters. Okay, we'll auto-resolve this one for sure. And the child levels up. Do we want to get to increased rituals and research? Well, research still not in the research slots are still not implemented in the game. So let's take the 2 flying daggers. A nice backroom attack. Let's kill off these monsters. Looks like there was another one of those scavenger parties. We have Rain of Frogs, which hits every enemy. It hits every ally too, except for the caster. If I place clones of herself, actually, it won't hit herself. But I do have to make sure that we attack before they attack. So we're going to have to do some manipulation of the delay here. Their lowest looks like an 11.8. This 15 damage seems like it's not enough to, yeah, 15 times 3 is 45. It's not going to kill this thing. It's not going to kill this thing either. Let's just make sure that we reduce the delay of this other one. We'll just use our child who has the hurry up skill. Okay, now we're both at 10.4 and we win. Oh, they do have other people though. Well, we're gonna do the same thing. So this time I think we inspire. So that 8.9 goes before everybody. They have clones out for both of the characters. So this 8.9 will actually kill everything. There we go. A thick, sickly fog, once again. Alright. Let's choose this one. We have a healer, so let's use the healer's medic skills to cure the people. Excellent. Alright, we gain some max HP on a couple guys. We come across the ruins of an ancient city. Let's see what's in here. Go in the cave. It is a dwarf. Let's speak to the dwarf. Is this a sacred place? Let's work together. Okay, got a blessing. Thank you, Smith. I think sometimes you get like a permanent stat boost to your crafting. Rianko, what's good for you? Let's get this +2 wits. +2 wits, the wits will really start stacking up. He'll start going really fast in every challenge. And Lubovid, do I want to level up Blunt Attack or Protective Word? Let's go with that Protective Word. Pretty nifty. We're just going to ignore these scavengers, I think. This is the Dwarven Prison. This is kind of the most generic route through the main quest line. You can do this one without meeting any of the other factions. So you can actually do this one if you're just staying on the starting island the whole time. And yeah, I think it's the most generic version of the storyline. Let's start swinging back here and go back to the village for 1 second. When does our child grow up exactly? Oh, he left that party. And he joined this party. He grows up in 1 turn. He actually ended up unequipping all his equipment, so let's put the dog on him, and do we have any stat boosting things? Give him some wisdom. I'm not actually sure what stats affect the grow up options for a goblin. After some heavy rain, you discover a nest of vipers. Well, let's kill them. You exterminate the snakes, we get a bunch of scaled leather. Perfect for farming up our combat leather. Alright, Alis. Well, I was thinking that he'll just end up being a gatherer crafter, but since it looks like this goblin, I don't know if it's a he or she, is in the same party as our magic user, the witch, then maybe she'll become a shaman. Let's go for that. The child enters the Grey World, where the spirits reside, and returns you to you a shaman. The journey, however, was not without its perils, and the youth's soul remains tainted. Alright. Well. So we got a tainted shaman, which means it has this debuff for 150 turns. So unfortunately, we're not going to play another 150 turns of this playthrough, but this guy is really powerful if you start with it, with use of your god cards in the magic domain. So like Horus and Zoria, for example, can start with one of these, and well, you'll get to 150 turns pretty quickly if you have one from the beginning of the game. Yeah, it seems like she's not going to be super useful. Well, she has really high mysticism, which is good. I think let's try to trade again with these guys. See, no Dragon Bone this time. So we'll just give away this scroll and some gold. Get some more food options here. And let's actually go back into the village. Let's get everybody back into fur leather and scaled leather. Maybe some more people on food and wood. extra people can go into cooking. You hear a scream coming from the banya. Well, we know this one. Alright. And it looks like we actually have enough to create some more combat leather. Let's skip 2 stacks, we'll do it all in one turn. An old woman comes to your gates at night asking for shelter. We sense some weaves of magic around her. So she's probably a witch. Do I want to challenge her in a battle of the spirit? The problem is I don't know if it's going to be my witch or my shaman. My shaman actually is not equipping anything. So let's just stay vigilant for trickery. Okay, she gave us some herbs and we got a spiritual blessing. Mr. House Demon levels up. I think I'm just going to take the +2. He's very all around. We have 14 combat leather again. Let's go ahead and queue up another one of those scrolls. Oh no, we actually need, as our secondary, 12 pieces of leather. So we can do it next turn. I guess just go back to cooking for now. Again, this guy. He really loves cleaning my bathrooms. Wow! The nights are long and lonely. Some of you find comfort in each other's company. So we got some crossbreeding going on over here. I mean, cross-storking. We got our goblin and our scavenger. And we get Pip. Very nice. So, Pip's kind of cute. But what can you do? He's got Mass Lullaby and grows up in 40 turns. Okay. Pretty good. Our population is booming. But for now, let's make sure that we are crafting this thing that we want to craft. There we go. And who are our best crafters? Looks like you and you. It's going to take them 3 turns. Let's continue stocking up on that leather. Let's have you cook something else. Oh, we're running out of vegetables, so yeah, definitely cook something different. Good. There we go. Another one of these scrolls. Pretty sure that the shaman will make very good use of this scroll. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and split up into 2 parties, and we'll just leave one person that's equipping one of these scrolls in the village, and all the other characters will be able to do something like summon some small meat shields. The challenges on the Goblin Island are not going to get too tough, so I'd rather take more of my powerful characters to the Elven Island, which is my plan. So I've reordered some of the equipment. For example, I gave this ring that gives some really nice gathering bonus to our scavenger here, and everybody else is equipping stuff that boosts a stat that they can make use of for the most part. We'll leave most of the crafting gathering tools with our people who are going to stay in the village though. And let's go ahead and separate our party. So we're going to send a party of 5, basically same as last time, all the essentials, but this time we brought some materials that we might craft stuff out of. Like, we brought the Cosmic Seed and we brought the Dragon Bone and the Obsidian, just in case we actually do want to craft the ring out of them. And they're going to head out. Same direction as before. Why don't we go kill this monster while we're at it. Easy money. They're going to try to head out and set sail over to the Elven Island. These guys, let's make sure that they're still farming up as much of this leather as possible. It's real nice. Yeah, and somebody's on food and somebody's on wood. Another goblin cemetery. We have a goblin, so he can investigate. Let's see, I think we're going to perform a cleansing ritual. Very, very easy. Wow, we got some plus destiny on our shaman and plus mysticism on our witch. Very, very nice stats. Alright, so we're going to do the main quest line the elf way. Let's go meet some elves, because I want to show you guys another island. I can see them walking around right now. Hey guys. Fortunately, I didn't have enough movement points to get onto shore, but we do now. Although it'll take our actual entire turn. Where do we go here? We might as well get some fish while we're at it. Do we need to cook? Yes, I think I'd like to cook some meat. Meat and berries, maybe? Yeah, we are out of these things. Let's try to cook some of these. You smell smoke and feel a heat wave coming your way. It's a fire. Difficulty 7 conceptual battle is very difficult, so let's run away. Sometimes you don't get the option to run away. It gets you by surprise. But how bad can it be, right? You lose a bunch of stuff. It feels bad, but in the end, you can get it all back. You can like get more, I mean. So, do we go with mysticism with our shaman? I think it makes sense to go with mysticism. Plus 2 wisdom is nice, but it's not like you have very high wisdom to begin with. And our child, who's back in the village, let's go get, let's just level up blunt attack with you. I don't know what you're going to become. I don't know if these guys are friendly with us. We do not wish for blood, but neither will we tolerate your presence. Elves are actually quite difficult in mental challenges. They're very good at talking. And even though it's a difficulty 5, it doesn't look that high. They're actually quite tough. But let's see. Let's at least play out the cards, and then we'll see what happens. We'll probably end up retreating. Yeah, we don't really have anything to tank this damage, do we? We're not even playing elves, they're just playing this pine canet. That's an elder cone. Let's see, maybe Hunter's Mark. If we go before them, actually, then we will be able to kill it off. 8.3 plus 5.5 is 13.8, which does work. Do we have some sort of mass lullaby? We do. So mass lullaby these guys, that works. And I think that we're going to inspire just in case, because what if they play some sort of delay on us? Uh-oh. This guy's powerful. Yeah, this is what the elves do. They're very, very fast. I think he's gonna get a second attack off too. Luckily it's only one of these guys right now. They also heal a little bit every turn, or every time they get hit. So yeah, taking a bunch of sanity. So we can't do this very often, but we have to take some time healing up our morale again. There's only one guy left, fortunately, so I think we can Hunter's Mark him down. Okay, so we get the last action. We know they're not going to get to react to this, and this means that we are faster. Not quite. We're not quite faster than this guy. There we go. We convinced them that we're friendly. We took a mental beating while we were at it, but we got a little bit of food. And that is all we get. Well, we've actually built reputation. That's the important part. So if you build enough reputation with any of the factions, you can eventually start recruiting characters from their villages. It's still just a random chance, but when you get the option, take it. Let's get some spices. This is a new food. Let's see, what do we cook while we're at it? Well, we're kind of out of a lot of stuff. Mushroom bakes. We come across a small hamlet of humans. We are traveling, we mean no harm. We are well versed in mystical matters, yes. They're trying to deal with some unliving corpses. We're going to help them, because our magic users know exactly what they're talking about. Perform a prayer ritual. Yeah, the easy one. We know that simply banishing the soul may not work. We must go to its gravesite. Alright, let's do it. And we will lay this body to rest in the meantime. Cool. Now we got some meat. Alright, our witch level's up. No mysticism or destiny, unfortunately, but this +2 intelligence will help her skeletons be stronger. She is also using those. Keep on moving back down. Another thick, sickly fog. No worries. Well, that wasn't so difficult. Alright, got some more max HP. Follow the glimmers. Ooh, I know what this one does. Glimmer leads you to an old crypt. Say a prayer to Nia, the goddess of death. Oh. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. The one I was thinking of was an event that gives every character +1 movement point permanently. And that is an insane bonus to have. Alright, Monia. Get craftsman or level up your weakness. Let's level up weakness. Really, really useful skill. Simoslav, level up your battle orders to level 3. Yes, I think so. Meanwhile, Alis, our new shaman. Go ahead and get corruption. You don't have very high perception to make use of double toss. Alright. How's our sanity doing? Oh, they're healing up pretty quickly. And our morale is still really high. That's why it's important to have a lot of food types. Alright, we found the Elven village, and we need to talk to them to progress the main quest. Let's end our turn here next to the meat. Welcome. I am Nay Isir, a guardian. I wish to speak to you urgently. It is a troubling time, yes. The Lightbringers, as they have become known, are a sign of light's dominance, something we feel very strongly. I will admit that many of our kind have either willingly joined them or refused to act against them. After all, we are born of light. The council was called as soon as the earth shattered, of course. A swift decision is needed. They are, however, still deliberating. It may take some time to come to a unanimous decision. How much time? One should hope they'll be done in this century. The elf gives an odd little giggle, then looks at you and tilts their head. Oh yes, for you this may not seem jovial, since you folk are always in such a rush to do everything. It is shattering and will continue to do so for a considerable time. These things do not just happen over a mortal lifetime or two, but I did not come out here to offer discouragement. I am concerned that this conflict may harm us, so I would rather help you resolve the matter. I should imagine that you need a new heart to replace the earth heart that was destroyed, and ordinarily, the forest could provide you with an alternative. But as I said, this conflict created an impasse. Now, if you were to prove that an elf took active part in the shattering, that would shake those old fools in the council and give you the support you need. And is there such proof? Not as a whole, no, but individually, yes, I believe so. There is a young, rebellious mage, Aelileth. She has quite the silver tongue. I am pretty sure she has meddled in this. Here, I marked her hideout on the map, but beware, she has many protectors, and pray you do not fall for her charms. Thank you very much. Alright. So this is the hideout of the rogue mage, and we are going to need to go find her to progress through the main quest. But guys, we are going to end this episode here. We're getting close. There's only a few steps left to the end of the main quest line. And that means that next episode is going to be the finale of our Let's Play. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed it so far. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch. You can join my Discord as well. And stay tuned for the next one, guys.